Welcome to the Understanding the California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress, or CAASPP, Student Score Report, or SSR, video, brought to you by the California Department of Education, or CDE. This video will help you and your child understand the Smarter Balance for English Language Arts and Literacy, or ELA and Mathematics, and the California Science Test, or CAST SSR. Let's go through the SSR of a sample 5th grade student named Jenny. On the first page, the SSR contains Jenny's statewide student identifier number, or SSID, the school year that the tests were taken, her grade level, and her name and address. Page 1 of the SSR also provides a brief description of what the CAASPP is and what the scores mean. The Smarter Balance for ELA and Mathematics is administered in grades 3 through 8 and grade 11. The CAST is administered in grades 5, 8, and once in high school. Also on page 1 is a QR code and a link that takes you to the Starting Smarter website. This website is specifically designed for parents and guardians and provides more information about your child's SSR, as well as several free resources. Pages 2 and 3 describe Jenny's scores for ELA and Mathematics. At the top of each page, the Overall Score section shows Jenny's overall achievement level and score. The single-digit number is Jenny's achievement level, and the 4-digit score indicates where Jenny scored within the overall score range for the grade level. The dotted line indicates the score needed to meet the standard for that grade level. For example, a score of 2,502 or higher meets the grade 5 standard. Here, Jenny's overall score is 2,541, which is in level 3, standard met. The next section provides information about Jenny's score history for the past 3 years. Her overall score and achievement level increased since she was in grades 3 and 4. This chart shows where Jenny scored for each of the 3 years. Since students do not take the ELA and Mathematics test in grades 9 and 10, the score history section will not appear for students in grade 11. In its place is information about the Early Assessment Program, or EAP. The EAP is one of the multiple measures the California State University uses to assess grade 11 students' readiness for college-level coursework and determine course placement for incoming students. Results are not used for college admissions. Next are Jenny's results in the 2 performance areas of the test. For ELA, the first area, reading and listening, indicates how well Jenny understands written and spoken information. There are 3 possible achievement levels: below standard, near standard, and above standard. Jenny scored near standard in this area. This means that Jenny performs slightly above or slightly below the standard. The second area, writing and research, indicates how well she uses research skills and communicates in writing. She scored above standard in this area. For mathematics, parents and guardians can also review Jenny's results in 2 performance areas: concepts and procedures, and mathematical practices. The first area measures how well she applies mathematical concepts and procedures to solve problems. The second area measures how well she applies strategies to solve complex problems and how well she explains the reasoning for the solution. She achieved near standard in concepts and procedures and below standard in mathematical practices. On page 4, we can review Jenny's essay performance, her Lexile and quantile measures, as well as how Jenny's score compared to the averages for Jenny's school, as well as the state. The top section contains Jenny's essay performance. The type of essay Jenny was assigned is stated in the first sentence. This section explains that Jenny's essay was scored in 3 categories. The first is organization and purpose. She scored 3 out of 4 points. The second category is evidence and elaboration. She scored 3 out of 4 points. The third category is conventions. Jenny scored 1 out of 2 points. The next section provides an explanation of Lexile and quantile measures. These measures can help parents, guardians, and educators find instructional resources appropriate to each student's Lexile or quantile level. Jenny's score report indicates she earned a 980L Lexile measure and a 715Q quantile measure. To learn more about the Lexile and quantile measures and how to access free resources to support your child's reading and mathematics skills, a link to a web page with more information is provided. These resources include how to find books within your child's Lexile level. There are also mathematics activities, games, quizzes, and more at your child's quantile level to support your child's learning. At the bottom of page 4 is information on how Jenny's scores compared to the school average, as well as the state average for ELA and Mathematics. She scored higher than both the school average of 2,530 and the state average of 2,491 for ELA. For Mathematics, she scored lower than the school average of 2,577 and lower than the state average of 2,576. Now let's move on to Jenny's science results. The CAASPP is administered to students in grades 5 and 8 and once in high school. The score range for grade 5 is 150 to 250. A score of 214 or higher meets the grade 5 standard. Jenny's overall science level, level 3, and a score of 220 indicate she met the grade 5 standard. Now we can review Jenny's performance within the 3 areas of the test: Earth and Space Sciences, Life Sciences, and Physical Sciences. The first area measures how much your child learned about Earth's place in the universe, Earth's systems, and Earth and human activity. Jenny scored near standard. The second area measures how much your child learned about living things, ecosystems, heredity, and biological evolution. Jenny scored above standard. The last area measures how much your child learned about matter and its interactions, motion and stability, energy, and waves and their applications. Jenny scored near standard. Toward the bottom of the page is how Jenny's science score compares to other students in grade 5 at the same school and across the state. Jenny's score of 220 is higher than both the school average of 209 and the state average of 187. Students who complete the CAASPP in grade 10 or 12 will receive a standalone Science SSR. For more information about CAASPP, please visit the CDE website. If you have any questions about your child's CAASPP results, please contact your child's school for more information. This presentation about CAASPP has been brought to you by the CDE.